welcome back. Joining me now is Zachary from 26 Allen to continue National Mocktail Week. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, tell us about the mocktail you're making for us today.
So I whipped up this thing called Standing on Business.
I like it.
A little social
Stand
media
firm.
throwback. Yep. It's a twist on a French 75, which is like a classic World War I cocktail.
Okay.
But for National Mocktail Week, we're going to make it non-alcoholic all the way.
I like it. And, you know, because we're fighting this week, we're fiting for that playoff win.
We are fighting indeed. Bring me Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, how do we start?
All right, we're going to start with 1 ounce of this rosemary cranberry simple syrup that I made.
It looks beautiful.
It is.
Nice color.
Yes, nice and pink and red.
Okay.
1 ounce in there. And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of this lemon.
It's not mustard, guys.
It is not mustard. That happens a lot at the bar. I've got green for lime, and people like to say it's relish. And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of the Monday Zero Proof Gin.
Okay, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it makes a lovely cocktail. It's very complex and it has great botanicals. I mean, doing shots of gin is kind of weird to start with, so I wouldn't recommend drinking it neat or in like a martini.
Yeah.
But in a cocktail like this, I think it's a really nice choice.
Okay.
And they do a great job. They're out of California.
I find that some people that are doing dry January or, you know, testing out being sober, finding some alternatives is really helpful for the journey.
And Monday makes a whole line, so they have whiskey, they have rum, which we all carry at 26. So there's a lot of options for people who are sober curious or doing dry January or just sober in general.
Okay.
And then we are going to mix her up.
All right, that's my favorite part.
That strainer into champagne flute.
Gorgeous. Look at that color. Oh my.
And this drink is nice because it's a champagne topper, so you can have it like for brunch, or you can have it to celebrate, hopefully, later this weekend.
This is a nice red-ish.
Yes.
It could be your Bill's drink.
That's right.
Your tailgate drink.
Staying on business. And then we're going to top it with a toast champagne, which you can get at Wegmans. It's zero proof. It's got lots of notes of ginger and white tea.
And this is really, really good. We've had this at like work parties. It's delicious.
And we had it for our New Year's Eve party at the bar for people who wanted champagne but didn't want alcohol.
Nice.
And then we are going to top it with, garnish it with sprig of fresh rose. Mary?
And beautiful.
There you
Okay, look at that. Can I try?
Absolutely.
So yummy. I like it. So refreshing.
Awesome.
I'm going to try to make this based off of my memory.
Okay.
I'm challenging myself.
Do it up.
Okay?
Here, I'll take that for you and dump it.
So I want you to talk a little bit about 26 Allen, all that you guys do there. I found you because you were actually on Step Out Buffalo's list of some of the best mocktails in our area.
Oh, it's awesome. We love Step Out Buffalo. Before we opened the bar, we wanted to make sure that we had a space for everybody, including people who are sober or sober curious. So we introduced the line of Monday,
Oopsies.
the line of Monday Zero Proof Spirits. We also carry athletic non-alcoholic beer and the classic Blue Light non-alcoholic, as well as some canned cocktails like Phony Negroni and Liar's G&T. It's supposed to be a safe, inclusive space for everybody to come just be their authentic selves.
Yes, and it's funny enough, we had Breezy Burrito on yesterday, and she talked about working with Andy, aka Mr. Mocktail.
Yes.
And you said that you work with Andy and Sober 16 also to do events.
Yeah, right after we opened in May, we had a Night of 1,000 Gagas, which was a sober party that featured 5 mocktails, and we had about 5 or 6 drag queens doing performances to Gaga.
So
Everything
fun.
was sparkly and fabulous. It was a really good time. And we love Andy and Willa.
Willa DeWitt.
Yes, and they actually come and watch RuPaul. We do RuPaul every Friday now. We do. And they're at the corner of the bar. They come early and
help me.
You got
this
it.
is my worst.
You got it.
Oh,
See,
I
look
got
at that.
Yes.
You can do it.
Do it. You can do anything you put your mind to,
That's
guys.
right.
Yeah, you guys have a really great atmosphere there. Let's talk about some of the other drinks that you offer on your menu.
Sure. So for the sober parties, we usually come up with a specific menu based on the event. But we offer the full suite of non-alcoholic beverages, so I can make almost any classic cocktail non-alcoholic.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really nice to have that option because a lot of people that come in that don't drink, they really appreciate that we have that available to them. It looks perfect. Don't
Guys,
forget the
did
rosemary.
you hear that? No, I can't forget I can't forget our little garnish.
Yes.
Got some rosemary.
Yeah.
And now I want you to try my drink
Oh, I'm gonna.
and tell me how I did.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Perfect.
No notes. Did you see that, guys? I'm getting
Amazing.
better. I think I do a lot better with non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in,
thank
Zachary.
you for having me.
Listen, 26 Allen is located at, you guessed it, 26 Allen Street in Buffalo. For more information on their events and everything they have to offer, find them on all social media at 26 Allen. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.